I have worked with His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi in Onitsha as a commanding officer. Before he came to Onitsha to take over from Dr. Ngige, Chris Ngige, during the time of Chris Ngige, there was no Operation Mesa in the whole of Anambra State, for reasons best known to them then. But when he came, he took over. He drove straight to the barrack and asked. And when we briefed him, he now went back and Operation Mesa was restored a week later or thereabout. As at that time, it was like a no man's land in Onitsha. 33 you cannot go. Ogbaru you cannot go. Then talk less of the other areas. When it was restored, I was the officer in charge of the internal security operations. I was collocated with artillery regiment, but as a commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel, I was in charge of the operations. Believe me, within 2 weeks or thereabout, everything was tackled. Onitsha became free. You couldn't go out. The police was sacked. And that was why I believe that after about 6 months to 1 year, the police actually acknowledged that Anambra was a peaceful, most peaceful state in the country as at that time. So that was where I knew him. And I saw the character of integrity. In short, for me, I was calling him Commissioner of Defense, because he was in command and in control. He had the interest. And I said, this man, he does not allow the resources that comes to the military or whatever to pass through anybody straight. Our challenge was patrol vehicles, no mobility. In a sweep, when he said, what is the problem? He provided it immediately. Following his record from research, never convicted of corruption, of stealing, integrity. Is it reaching to people? Is it international relations and all whatever, economic knowledge and all that? Competence, capability, and before long I saw him trotting almost all over the whole. You will see him short at a point. I say, is this man a spirit? Somebody asked me, say, is this man a spirit? You will see he's in Port Harcourt today. Before you know, they say he's somewhere. I'm all that. And I prayed and I made up my mind. This is somebody that we need at this time.
Insecurity, people will say, so how are you going to deal with it? You need to overhaul the entire security architecture. Train them properly, equip them properly, and provide them with modern gadgets. It is there. You cannot tell me today that anybody can say that somebody is kidnapped, kept somewhere, and they're using phone to negotiate with his family. In this time and age, if he's sick, they even invite doctor to go and treat him, but police doesn't know where they are. Forget it. No, I'm not going to take that. For one day, go and check what I did with security in Anambra State. Go and ask people. And I made sure that all communities in Anambra State, no single community in Anambra State, everyone had community security system paid from the office of the governor. We provided every community vehicle, a pickup vehicle, brand new, with gadgets for security purpose. No state in this country had done that. Every community, I didn't say police army, we provided police, but every single community.
Every corner of this country, the obedient movement is being felt. And that only does not stop here, meaning that we want to reach all parts of the world to send our message that Nigeria demand, we are not requesting. Nigeria demand for good governance, build around health care, security, economic well-being, pulling people out of poverty, providing education for our teeming population. These are the messages of Peter Obi.